What's the word, YouTube? It's your boy Big Will. We're back with another episode of Life After Prison TV. Let's get it started. Listen, let's get right into this here. This is one of them cases where the officer sticks his own foot in his mouth, so to speak. He tells on himself. Okay, so everybody knows all cops are, they wear body cam, right? Well, apparently a lot of cops just put it on and don't know nothing about it. How to upload them, how to use them, how to record. All he knows is they press the button and records. He gives the evidence. Well, this Baltimore officer here, Officer Richard Pinero, he didn't realize or he didn't know that when you press record on the body cam, that it records 30 seconds of footage prior to you pressing record. It just doesn't have any sound. So in other words, when you press record on it, the camera will show 30 seconds of what it saw before you press record. Okay? So this officer goes and self-snitches, so to speak, because he didn't know how to work he didn't know how to work his body cam. But let's take a look and see what he does. Make the crime scene. His body cam caught it all on tape.
I'm gonna check here. Hold on.
Yo.
Hold up. Not yet.
53 active cases. 53 active cases. That's how many times that he's probably done it. And the fact that he had two other officers with him that watched him do it, right? So you know these cops do this all the time. You know, people don't realize, and people always say, no, cops don't plant nothing. Yeah, they do. I was a victim of it. I was raided. I used to be a drug dealer. I was raided. The cops found something in my pocket. I was guilty of that. When they came into the house I was in, because they wanted to take the money that was in the house. See, if there's no drugs in the house, they can't take the money or nothing like that that's involved in the house, right? But because I had several $1,000s inside of the house, they had to find drugs, right? So when they raided the house, there was no drugs in it. But the officer planted the drugs, a Fall River detective. He planted, and what he planted was the drugs he found in my pocket outside on the sidewalk. When there was nothing in the house, he said, look what I found. Excuse me. Look what I found. And he showed the same stuff that was found in my pocket outside. When I said to him, that's what you found in my pocket outside, he said, no, that's already in my car downstairs as evidence. So when you log it in later, where did you get the extra drugs to say that that's what you found in the house? So what these cops do is when they find stuff, a lot of times they'll pocket it and they don't turn it into evidence. or they'll log it into evidence and they go back and they take it. And then when they go to do raids and stuff like this, and they don't find what they're looking for, they'll plant drugs. There was a detective. So when I got locked up, I had no bail because of the raid, and my wife knew one of the police officers from her church, and she talked to him and told him, that's crazy, that's bullshit. You just know you didn't find anything. You just came. You wanted to take the money that was in the house, blah, blah, blah. He told her literally face to face. He said, Jennifer, listen, if there's a cop that doesn't like Will and they want him off the streets, even if they search your house and there's nothing that they find, they're going to find something telling her that this is what they do. Cops are known to plant drugs on people. If they don't find nothing, they plant drugs. They got to support their case. They can't go to the judge or go to the DA and say, we applied for this warrant, but he didn't have nothing. You're going to be guilty every time. There's many videos on YouTube of cops getting caught planting drugs. The funny part is in this video here, not only did Officer Richard Panera not know or not realize that once you press record, the body cam shows 30 seconds previous without volume, without audio, but the other two cops that were with him that didn't say nothing, that didn't say, this is wrong, because they were part of the same raid, same case. They had to stand up for their brother, right? And watch him plant drugs and don't say nothing. And then when he goes back in, oh, look, so 53 other cases he was involved in. I believe the other two cops should have been let go, fired, and charged as well. Not just him. That's conspiracy. It's crazy the way these cops do things. And they get away with it. It's crazy the way the cops can take drugs off a drug dealer, log in less than what they actually took, and either turn around and sell the extra drugs for money, or they keep half of the money that they taken off the person, or the drugs that they get, they take half of it and they give it to their CIs to tell them information. But a cop can go and give a person drugs and not be charged. But if I give somebody drugs, I'm charged with distributing. But the police officers don't get charged for distributing. A friend of mine had gotten arrested one time, and he said to the cops, I didn't sell that guy any drugs. He was my friend and he was sick. I gave him drugs. And the cop said it's still distributing. So he got charged with distributing, right? But again, like I said, the cop can take drugs off people and give it to their CIs or give it to someone else to make money. And that's not distributing. There's a double standard for police officers, and they get away with it far too much. I'm glad that this officer didn't know that this body cam records. I'm glad he didn't know. And look what happened. And how he got caught. Let me know what you all think. It's your boy Big Will. Credit in the know for this video, but you think these cops are always up to it, right? Let me know. If I'm right, give me a thumbs up and a follow. hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you all on the next one. It's your boy Big Will, Life After Prison TV. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.